It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
And that was a bad day for them, but it was always a good day for us. Welcome to the morning show here on XL7. I'm here with Scooter. I'm Bob Zdora filling in. And it's Friday, which is always good.
Yes.
Nice weekend coming up. The weather's going to be a little warmer.
We need it.
It's prime time for football.
It is.
Divisional playoffs. Those are usually the best two games of the year, and the Super Bowl kind of very seldom does it hold up to the hype.
Well, no, but I used to love, and I know that it changed, but the commercials.
Oh yeah.
Were the
That's
best
what most people
part.
watch it for. Oh sure. And I saw they were running some of them kind of early. Like last week, I was watching one of the games, and there were commercials that I hadn't seen before. So I don't know if they were trying them out, or they spent that much money on them. They want to get their money's worth, and that could be too.
Oh yeah.
Well, it is. It's expensive for those things. But it'll be a nice weekend. That's a good thing.
I'm excited.
Yeah. It's been a little cool. Cool.
It has been when you're getting up and it's like 5 degrees outside.
Yeah, that's a little cool.
It's cold. And I know it's going to be chilly at nights and stuff like that, but it's not going to be as cold as it's been. And during the day, if you just get a little bit of sun, it really changes the feel of everything outside.
Yeah, and it cut down, if the wind settles down a little bit. The days are getting longer. They're like we're a half hour longer in the evening, and not as longer and not as much in the mornings yet, but that'll catch up. But the days are getting longer, and it's January.
Yeah.
It's winter. We think that we're in the South, and we're in the South, but we're not really. Because even in the South, they had the snow in Texas and stuff. Some of the pictures for that were amazing.
That doesn't usually happen.
Here's a snowman on the beach in Florida.
He had 11 inches in New Orleans. It's like, when does that ever happen? You know that place just shut down.
God knows
if they have a plow truck one.
No, probably not. I mean, a couple of bulldozers probably, but that was about it. I got a kick out of some of the guys in Louisiana, though. They were using the with the big fan on the back that they take in the swamps.
Oh, jet boats.
Jet boats.
Yeah.
And they were taking those and riding those on the snow, and I thought that was pretty cool.
I bet that would have been fun.
Yeah. American ingenuity.
There you go, at its
American
best.
ingenuity.
But I am a winter fan. I like winter. One of the best things about this area is you get a little bit of everything.
You have the four seasons, yes, indeed.
And that's what I do like. When summer comes around, I'm happy to see summer. Yeah. When winter comes around, I'm happy to see the winter. So.
And that's what. And this summer comes around. So God, I wish it was cooler. And then it does this, and you go, okay, I lied. Bring back summer.
But we've lucked out fairly well, we've got some pretty good snows, but they kind of got things under control pretty quick. It wasn't anything that was any long-term, like the big ice storm, stuff like that.
No,
so
different. The two counties, and I can't say, I say the two, actually Americans, I'm not sure. I'm sure the other counties did a great job as well. And they were on top of it, and they got it off the roads and helped everybody get to where they got to go. That's a big thing,
That, and to get a storm like that and it come in on a Friday is kind of nice.
Yeah.
You got the weekend before you got to worry about the big
school buses that you're worried about.
Yeah.
You don't have as much traffic, right? You don't have all those people running around back and forth to work and stuff. You can just kind of look out the window and go, yeah, okay, I'll get up in a little while. Honey, can you put on some coffee? Yeah.
You get some weather and you get one day off. That's pretty good. I'll take that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But it's still early.
Well, we
never know what the season brings.
We've had our worst runs in like the end of February, beginning of March.
Never know.
Never know.
I don't mind it, though. I don't mind the snow. I don't mind the
Well, you're right. The change of the seasons is a good thing because we need something to keep the ticks down. So hopefully,
I couldn't imagine the people down south at Christmas time having Christmas where it was all nice and warm. It just wouldn't feel like Christmas. It's just me. Yeah. Now to them, it's just
they
warm,
blow up snowmen and stuff.
There you go.
Well,
put some fake snow out here.
They had good snow up in the Panhandle too. I mean, it's been an interesting week for weather.
But an interesting year for weather.
Yes, indeed.
Going to be anxious to see how it follows up.
Well, I guess we'll see what happens with spring and as we go forward from there.
All right. Well, we better start a show. We've got a full packed day.
We do indeed. So we should probably start with the morning prayer, and that's brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. They're there to help you with any needs you may have. They're there to help you get through the challenges of someone needing hospice, but they're there for them, but they're there also for you, and it's something to keep in mind. Give them a call. They're willing. They're waiting for you to call, because that's what they do. I know some people who work there, and they're dedicated to that. So give them a call for your hospice needs, Hospice of the Ozarks. Join me in a morning prayer. Holy Father, we ask for your continued blessings upon us. We moan and groan about the weather from time to time, but we know that it's all in your hands, and there's a reason for everything. The cold, to every season as we change, we are blessed in different ways, and we thank you for that. I say a prayer for our policemen and firemen, EMTs, all the people that work in the servitude of man, the people that are willing to die for people they don't even know. And they're out there every day working and struggling, and their families that put up with everything that's involved in being married to someone who's in that line of work. Bless them, Father. Protect them. Bless us all. Protect us. Give us leadership that we can continue in your path. Amen.
Amen.
That's the morning prayer is brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. Like I say, they're there for all your needs. And we'll be right back. We're going to take a quick commercial break from the Z Team.
Hi, I'm Bob Zdora of the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 LeMac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
And we're back here on the morning show here on XL7. It's nice out.
It is. It is.
The wind died down a little bit. The sky's clear. You can kind of see some of the planets lining up. I know there's a big event coming up next week where they say 7, but I don't know if you'll be able to see all 7 of the planets will all be lined up in the sky, which is
that would be
a
cool.
very unusual event. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard anything. See, you learn so much.
See, you got to watch the morning show. You got to watch the morning show. You never know what's going to happen. I mean, truly, you never know what's going to happen.
That is true. I'm glad we don't record the behind-the-scenes stuff, too.
No. That's why we have commercial breaks. So the weather is brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zdora. That's me and my honey. And Sam McMaster, Darlene Clark, Reese Tubbs. And we're here, Jason Zdora. We're here to help you with your real estate needs. We have helped a lot of people over the years. Linda posted on Facebook the link to the 550-odd recommendations that people have put in when they get the survey from Century 21. And that's something that you don't see with other companies. They don't do that. So there's really no way to you gauge them by sales, but there's a lot more to it than sales. I mean, it's being able to do that the stuff that puts a smile on people's face, brings them back, and that's very important for people.
We were talking the other day, and we were talking about customer service,
Mm-hmm.
and how in a lot of areas you're seeing that drop down some. And I was talking about, and it got brought up because I have a pet peeve. When I walk into a place, I would like to be greeted. It's the only reason why I'm that away because I did that for everybody. When I had the restaurant, anybody walked in, recognize them. Just say, hey, good morning, make yourself at home anywhere you like. Something to let them know you appreciate them being there.
You know that they walked in the door.
So I walk into this gas station, and 2 ladies behind the counter talking, and one other customer's at the drink thing. Nothing. No, didn't turn their head, didn't nothing. I went and got all my stuff, and I'm ringing out. The first time they come over, and I interrupted their conversation, heaven forbid.
Well, that was kind of bold of you.
She finally turns and she goes, "What, did you find everything you needed?" And that was it. And to me, you're missing the boat.
That's more of an
somewhere.
upsell than it is.
Yes.
Than it is of thanks for coming in.
You know, the days when you walked into somebody and they just said good morning, something to just make you feel recognized. To me, that's, customer service. I mean, that's
it is.
And we when we were talking, we got to the Z team part of it, and we were talking about customer service, and says, all right, that's what we're talking about, customer service. You won awards for customer service.
Yes, sir.
It means so much to people. Just that you took the time to recognize their needs or just them.
Yep.
And there's a big difference into, it's so hard to get people to write down or send in.
Oh, I was
good
going to say,
stuff.
that's really the thing.
It really
it's
is.
getting people to respond to them.
Yes.
Because
When
they
it's
got their
positive.
busy lives, and the event's over.
Yeah.
We got them in the house. They're happy. They're, painting the walls, putting in new carpet, doing things like that. To get them to take a couple minutes out of that hectic schedule to respond to the surveys, and then, ideally to write a sentence or two even. And if we get people to write paragraphs, so that's pretty cool. But that's really one of the things that we've always strove for, was being able to do that customer service and make people happy at the end of the day. Put a little smile on their face and let them know that they're special, and not just for that 2, 3, 4 week time, but continuing on as well.
And if people knew everything that happens behind the scenes, I tell them, trust me, let Linda deal with the headaches.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
You guys are just
that's what
kind
we
of
do.
floating up here. But she's done that. And to her, it's not a headache because she does it every day. She knows pretty much everything that's going to come up.
I
when it
had
pops
somebody
up.
who called me yesterday, and they says, well, it's a law firm. And they said, well, this person asked for you. And I says, that's great. I said, but you got to call Linda.
Exactly.
No, they asked for you. I says, I appreciate that, and I'm not blowing you off. I'm just telling you that Linda's got the book. She tells me where to be, because I'll tell you, yeah, we can be there Tuesday and find out we got 4 other things going. She does all that. She does all the juggling, all spinning all the plates.
Yes.
Call it whatever you want. That's what she does. I do this stuff. I do chamber stuff. I do other things. I have 2 closings today that we're going to get done, and that's going to be a great morning for us and for our clients on both sides, and that's a great thing. I'll be there for that. I can do all that. I come up with ideas. There's things that I do, but as far as the nuts and bolts of getting things done, getting the contracts written, making sure that everything is done, that's all my honey. I ain't going to lie. That's all my honey. And I've never said otherwise.
All right, we better
take a look at the
we'll take a
go
quick
there.
look at the cameras.
We can go
here.
there.
Oh,
See the sun's up a little bit. You can tell days are getting a little longer.
You're getting a little bit of a Z-clips on this one.
And there's a little
Bit. That orange and yellow, that's what we call the Z-clips when it's coming in. That's pretty cool.
But we're switching the color, so that's a good thing. You're going to see the sun hitting City Hall there. It's starting to lighten up. You can really see it as it gets a little bit of height there. Cool.
Awesome.
All right, you guys look at the pictures. I'm going to run through temperatures. In Mountain Home, it's 14. Harrison is 15. Batesville is 18. Yellville is 16. Marshall, it's 12. It's 10 in Salem. Mountain View is 12. Calico Rock is 14. West Plains is 10. Springfield is 9. Unusual. Poplar Bluff is 17. St. Louis is 9. And we're all in pretty much about the same temperature grid there. We're all pretty close. Generators, North Fork Dam is generating 2, and Both Shoals Dam is generating 6. You can see it was up yesterday. They were running some water. And you can kind of see, because when they're running 8, like I said the other day, you could just about surf on that when they're running 8.
You can definitely see some.
You can see.
Current
You can see the motion.
Yeah.
On the radar, we got nothing. There's a little bit down in New Orleans, they're talking about some rain down in the San Diego, LA area to help with the fires. But if it rains down there, then they're going to have mudslides. Just super. We have nothing locally at all. Nothing
That's
to the west
awesome.
coming in. Nothing close to us here at all. That's a good thing. Watches and warnings. Some warnings still down here in Florida, some freeze warnings and stuff on the Panhandle. A little bit down in Texas. Obviously, to get fire warnings down in Southern California. That's going to be the case for a little while, I think. Some stuff out here in the plains, but that's a little farther north. I don't think that's really going to hit us. It seems to be working its way up. We're going to think good thoughts on that. 7-day forecast. Today, it's going to be 42 and sunny, which would be gorgeous. Low tonight at 28. Tomorrow, 50, partly sunny. Low tomorrow night at 29. 43 on Sunday, mostly cloudy. Partly cloudy Sunday night with the low at 26. Monday, it's going to be 49 and sunny. Take the day off. Whoa,
There you
wait,
go.
save it for Tuesday.
There you
Tuesday,
go.
57 and mostly sunny. I think I feel a little something coming on. Norfolk Lake level is 552.78. That level is 0.78 feet above full pool. So it's fuller pool, I guess, then. Bull Shoals is at 656.95, and that level is 2 feet below full pool there.
All right.
It bounces around back and forth.
I think that's it on the weather.
That's it. I'm long, I know.
That's all right.
Bob's throwing stuff at the TV. We'll be back in a minute here.
Quick word.
Quick word.
Ozark Farm.
Back
Lawn.
in the morning from Ozark Farm and Lawn with events that are going on here. Thanks for joining us here in the morning show. We'll be right back.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozark's Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
And we're back around the morning show on XL7-TV. We appreciate you coming in, watching us, putting up with us sometimes, but that's okay. We try to be entertaining. We give you a little smile in the morning. Maybe it'll set your course for the rest of the day.
We are definitely live.
That's what we hope to do. We are live. That's right. So, we're in the community events from Ozark Farm and Lawn. They're at 870-425-3434. They are huge sponsors
cannot
of the
miss
show,
them.
and they
Yeah.
are huge tractor supplies and UTVs, and they're getting into heavy equipment now.
Yes.
They're getting into a little bit of everything. When you drive by there on 62 West right at the Buford cutoff there, they have a ton of stuff. They have a bunch of Kubotas, and there's a bunch of, I don't know who, I'm not a farmer.
The Kubota and New Hollands is the main tractor.
New Holland is the blue ones that are out there, and that's their main stuff. But they have parts for other tractors. They have a ginormous parts department. We talk about it every day because that's the stuff that a lot of people are like, I don't care about that. But the
can work
guys who
on
do
anything.
care about it,
Yes.
they care about it, and they're the ones that put the food on the table. So we want to make sure that they know where to go to get their stuff serviced and get them back in the fields where they want to be. Thank God. Thank God.
You're right.
I'm
For
looking for
those
you-
that need service like that, they need it now. They need
Yeah.
it done. They need that equipment back out in the field, and they are really good about getting that done.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I have one event.
All
and,
right.
and we talked about it the other day. It's Harvey. It
Oh, yeah.
starts today at the Twin Lakes Playhouse. First show is at 7 o'clock today, and I think it's 7 today and tomorrow, and then there's matinees on Sundays. But you could call 870-424-0444, and you can they will explain everything to you. You can find out about what shows are available, tickets, anything you need. Or you could go online, twinlakesplayhouse.org, twinlakesplayhouse.org, and you can get tickets online there. It's a great show. We had some of the performers, here the other day, and you're going to have a good time. It sounds like a really great,
going to that.
really great
go
production. Yeah, you're going to have a good time with that. And that's all I got for local news, because you got to send us stuff so we can talk about it.
Ain't a whole lot going on right now.
No, there really isn't. Nope.
Nope.
Coming out of the holidays, it's always slow.
It's always a little bit like
There'll be
this,
some stuff coming up for Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be
without a doubt.
That'll be it. So, but let us know. That's how we find out.
All right.
Again, Ozark Farm and Lawn, 870-425-3434, and for all your farming needs.
Trust me, they will take care of you.
They will take care of you. And now I'm really long because I cut into my time. But we'll be right back with This Week in Real Estate.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 LeMac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
When you're
Well, no, when we see our faces come back up on the monitor.
When we come up, start
you
talking.
You can count all you want, but it doesn't matter because now we're live.
now we're here.
Now we're here.
And it's kind of weird because
little
we've
ad.
got on the screen the guest, Bob Zdora, Z-Team, and you're kind of more than a guest anymore.
Well,
you've grown to be a big part of our show.
I appreciate that. I do.
It's kind of hard to just call you a guest.
But this is my guest time. This is the time I pay for, so I guess this is my guest time.
True. I get
it. Kind of goes like that, I guess. But it is. It's time for This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora. I've been doing this for
a long time.
So I've been here probably 3 years.
Yeah.
Be about that time, right?
And it's been longer than that. It's been, because
I started earlier than that.
And we were together when we were
on the radio.
Doing a bunch of stuff. And that's where we built our relationship.
Yes, sir.
And then when we moved over, I'm like, all right, Bob.
Get this guy over.
We were
both trying to you can only do one show on Friday. That was the problem. That was what we ran into.
Yeah.
And recording it wasn't quite the same, so it's a little different.
But it works. This works out.
This works out great.
I love it.
I like sitting here Fridays, and I had an offer to do something else on Friday, and I was like, I got my spot.
This is your spot.
I got my homies right there.
But you get a chance. I mean, like I said, when we talk about building relationships, you now come in and help host shows when we need somebody, and you've really become part of this more than just somebody that's a guest or somebody that's a client or something like that. So we appreciate it.
And I know I'm doing good because I get a treat now. So that's I've crossed over. I've taken the next step. I have a treat now.
You got to earn that.
That's right. That's right.
But no, you guys do such a great job, and we were talking about customer service a little while ago with you and Linda and stuff. And one of the big things I tell people, it's cool when somebody like you guys take it so personal, but when you see somebody at Walmart, and it's so moving when that person, that's my realtor, I got to go say hi.
We were coming out of what's the breakfast place out the other side of Walmart.
Bobby Sue's? No. That's on this side. Brenda's? Brenda's. Yeah.
We're having breakfast in Brenda's, and we're wrapping up. We're coming out, and there's a table of women sitting there towards the front door. And this woman jumps up and grabs Linda and says, "Oh, Linda, how you been?" And the ladies are all looking at her. She sold me my house. And you want to be humbled. Have somebody jump up and do that, and that will get your attention pretty quick. I mean, it's...
See, that's what I mean. That to see you guys take it that personal when things like that happen, it means a lot, and that's a lot of why your customer service ratings are so high.
True.
People are willing to do things. Is you want them happy, not just through the process of the sale, but 5 years down the road that they made a right decision. And
we had a guy call us. We had been to his house, and he wasn't ready yet, and we had given him some ideas, and then life happened, and so it's probably 5-6 years passed. Calls Linda and says, she had been in touch with him periodically, just kind of, little touches, like, how you doing, how are things going, blah, 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 how's this, how's that, and call up and says, "I'm ready."
I'm ready.
I mean, there's 200 and some realtors around, and that's part of what we deal with all the time, in trying to, that's what you're paying for. You're paying to get service. You're paying to get things done. You're paying to sell your house in the easiest, most beneficial way that you can. And that's what we do. And to be able to do that and having the years of experience to do that and to get as much as possible for it. That's the plan. And to put a smile on your face. I mean, I talk about the duck going across the pond, and you see that duck just going smooth as it, but underneath it's stirring everything up down below. That's the part that we take away from you. After something has gone totally off the rails, and we'll get it. Linda will get it straightened out, and they'll be like, "Oh, I didn't know that." You didn't have to. We got it fixed up, and now here you got to sign this addendum, and we're going to do this now and do that. Oh, okay.
It's taken care of. Just sign this.
Yeah, that's all. Just sign. Just sign. But that's what you do. That shows that you're helping people. I mean, we were young once, not young, but we were new at this once, and we had some good teachers at the time, and we're not seeing that as much anymore. We're not seeing some of these businesses that are opening up. The kids aren't getting any training. They're getting, here's a desk. Now you can't cold call. Then they'd say, here's a phone book.
Yeah, call.
Just call. Call
Start
till somebody's
going down
ready
the
to
line.
say, yeah, exactly. Work your way down. And now you can't do that. So to have that fan base, as it were, they have to be able to talk to people that we've dealt with. And that's so important that they know what it is we're doing. And they know that they're going to be okay. They know that we're going to be taken care of. They know that the Z team's going to treat them right is very important. So, and watching the show, people watch the show, they hear radio, whatever it may be, the different places we advertise, the football games, basketball games, all the things that we help sponsor, that's very important for us as well. And I think that people realize that. I'll get people at church and come up and say, "Oh, I saw that commercial, and that's really cool," or "I saw you here, or I saw you there." That's that's what it's all about. Is
I will say
helping
this:
people.
He's not just on here to tell you just about real estate. You need to call him if you're looking at selling your home. He is a realtor. He's not in here just keep you informed.
Oh, yeah, right. I mean, there's more to it than doing a 15-minute show every
exactly.
week.
But I mean, it's a benefit. Going over and you being informed and all that, but don't get me wrong, you need to give them a call. Call Linda if you're looking at buying or selling a home here. They are realtors. They practice what they preach. Yeah. And and a lot of people think, hey, he's just on here to talk about, he's part of the real estate, whatever, associate, whatever it may be.
And they are
realtors.
But we do, yeah, right. And we don't own Century 21.
Yes.
Be really clear with that. Mickey and Jewel own Century 21. So if you think you could just call over there and say, and thinking that it's me, oh yeah, and because I've had people do that, say, oh yeah, well, we listed with you. You look familiar, but not that familiar. Yeah. And oh no, so we don't own that. We work there. Jewel is we've had a great business relationship over the years over there. It's the best thing that we could have done, and but we don't own that. And I'm going to cut in the numbers because I've got guests that are waiting now. So this week in real estate, which is really how all this started. This week it did. That was what it started years ago. This week in real estate, there were 33 new listings came on the market. 5 commercial properties, 8 parcels of land, 20 homes came on the market. They range in price from $48,000 to $394,000, and 3 of those are taking backups already. There were 23 sales, 6 parcels of land, 17 homes sold. They ranged in price from $585,000 to $79,000. Average sale price this week was $237,000 with 87 days on market. 11 properties expired. There were 29 price changes. Currently, there's 379 houses listed on the MLS that you can walk in and buy that aren't under contract in any way, shape, or form. Year to date, for 2025, there's been 40 homes sold for $11.1 million. The average sale price this year is $278 with 98 days on market. For 2024, there had been 37 homes that sold year to date for $8.3 million. The average sale price last year was $224,000 with 93 days on market. 23, there had been 44 homes that sold with an average sale price of $196,000. 2022, which is the heat of COVID when people were really bailing, 76 homes that sold already year to date with an average sale price of $234,000. And that was also, they were starting, interest rates, they were talking about that, and that was kind of bothersome for people. 2021, there was 38 homes that sold, sale price of $187,000. And in 2020, the first year of COVID, there have been 54 homes sold with an average sale price of $149,000. So the market is a moving deal. It's constantly changing. It's constantly being upgraded. Interest rates are a little high still, but people are starting to adjust to that. People that are locked into mortgages, 3-4%, it's kind of hard to break that. But if you've got to move, if you've got, you've got a little child since the time you bought that house in 2000, and you got another one on the way, you know that you got to move because there ain't nearly enough room in that house as you thought there was. That's what we do. Give us a call, 870-405-0793. I say us, that's my honey. 870-405-0793. Check out the website, retiretoarkansas.net, and we'll do whatever we can do to help you out. We're going to take a break, and we're going to come back with high school basketball. Thanks for watching us here on The Morning Show.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
We're back here on the morning show here at XL7, and we are joined by Coach Dell Leonard of the Mountain Home girls basketball team, and we have Whitten Coleman, and we have Anna McCarn. They're both seniors, and this is your last season. I mean, we're going to move on to other things. We're talking about some of that going on to other endeavors, and you're going to go to. Where are you going to go to school?
I'm going to go play college basketball at Lindenwood University in St. Charles.
In St. Charles?
Yes, sir.
Cool. All right, I'm not a sir. And you're going to go, where are you going to go to school? You're going to go to college?
I plan to go to UCA.
Okay, that's good.
Down there, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
And then what's the grand plan? What do you see farther down when you're done with school?
Going to physical therapy and start your life.
Okay, well that's good because you're involved in athletics. That's good. Yeah. And what do you see as you go on in your basketball career and when you get done with?
I'm not real sure yet. I'm going to go into exercise science right now, and I'm hoping to do either occupational or physical therapy.
That's good. We seem to see that a lot from the athletes that are in high school and when they're not really sure what it is they're going to, because something's going to come up and you're going to go, ooh, I want to be that. And that's what's going to happen. Coach, it's we're about 2/3 of the way through, you say?
Yes, as far as the regular season goes, we are close to finishing the first round of conference. We've had a great year so far. We did drop our last game to Farmington, a very good team. It was a highly touted game as far as the media is concerned. We looked at it as a really big conference game because it was. They ranked number 1 in state. We were 2, and they played a lot better than us Tuesday night at home, and we tip our hat to them. And we know that we feel like we can be better, and there is a gap there right now, but we're going to work really hard to close that gap. But with that being said, we got to be careful and make sure that we take care of business, for example, tonight at Alma, or else we'll slip up. And if we're not careful in this league, you can be looking up, and all of a sudden you're fighting just to get in the top 4.
Right, yeah. Things can drop pretty quickly.
And there's a lot of lofty goals for our kids and our coaches and our parents and fans, but you can't put the cart before the horse. I mean, you got to take care of business, and the one Tuesday night hurt, and we'll try to make adjustments and get better, but we have got to go to Alma ready to play tonight.
Yeah, because, I mean, you girls had a great season last year. No question. And so you know what it's like to be in the bigs, as it were. I mean, you've been on the road. You've played those championship games to get to work your way up, and so you know how important that is. Where do you guys see yourselves going this year? We know what the coaches want, but where does the team see themselves going?
I think we have really big goals, but for now we're like just taking the steps, like looking. So we have the big goal of winning state. I think that's everyone's goal.
Well, as it should be.
But we also have little goals like win our conference and get a good seed in state, and then it's just little goals within our team as well.
And what do you think? What do you think your chances are going forward?
I think we have good chances, but like Whitten said, we just need to focus on like one game at a time and accomplishing our little goals before we go for the big goals.
Small steps,
yes.
But they all add up. No. Journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and that's what you need to do, stay on that. So what do you think, Coach? You think that, how does it travel affect you? I don't know how the difference in how the divisions, I know they changed for some sports.
For us, we will always travel way more than everybody else. And it's funny because the Farmington coaches will come in the gym. This is their first year in our league, and their head girls came in my office before the game, and he was talking about the trip, and then he immediately said, what am I complaining about? You guys got to do this 7 times. We only have to do it once. Yeah. And I think we really don't even pay attention to it anymore. We have a routine, and our kids are also academic state champions. That's every school in the entire state, and our boys have done the same, and that's a huge accomplishment, especially when you look at the travel. We travel more than anybody. Yeah. And then for our girls to have a GPA that's really above a 4.0 because of all the advanced placement classes they participate in, we just have a routine, we have a plan, we stick to it, and we're really big on routine, and the travel's just part of it.
Yeah, they just kind of get those routines set up, and then you just stay with them, and that's what you do. Mm-hmm. And they keep those grade point averages up. I mean, that's really amazing to be able to do both in your multiple sports. Mm-hmm. You're in multiple sports and keep the Brainiac stuff going as well.
Well, both of these young ladies have, we talked about Lake and Moore last week, and Whitten Coleman and Anna McCarn, and not just them as people, but their families will always be huge pillars in our program. And I can't say enough about either one of these young ladies and some of their teammates. This senior class has done some phenomenal things for our Lady Bomber basketball program going back to the 7th grade. And they probably had people they looked up to, but what they have done, it's the best recruiting tool you could ever have, is have young ladies like this representing your program. And I can't say thank you to them enough. I can't say thank you to their parents enough. They're high character kids. They represent us the right way, but they're also really good basketball players. And they're going to be successful at whatever they do because of the work they put in. They don't just show up when we have practice. Just about most mornings during basketball season, you're going to see them in the gym. You're going to see them after practice. These two work really hard on their own, and that's why they're good players, and that's why they're playing at the varsity level on one of the best teams in the state of Arkansas.
Yeah. How many seniors do you have?
7.
7? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what do you guys think of the team coming up behind, the class coming up behind you? You think they're going to be able to step up and fill your shoes? They sound like big shoes.
What do y'all think about Livy and Brooklyn and Jayla and that group? Do you think they're going to be able to hold their own?
Yes, sir. They'll be exciting to watch. I'll definitely be watching them a lot whenever I'm in college.
Yeah. That's with that internet thing. It's going to catch on, and you'll be able to watch them.
Yeah.
On XL7, because Bob will be at the game. Say hi to your mom, dad, aunts, uncles, whoever it is you want to talk to. This is your chance right there.
Oh.
Well, yes. Mom's sitting there saying, she better say something nice.
I'll say hi to Mother Jean. You better say hi to yours.
Hi, Mom.
Okay, we'll be back with more giggles in a minute here. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Thanks for joining us here on the morning show on XL7.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville, voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day, or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday, 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home. Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
And we're back here on the morning show. We're here with Coach Fulcher, Mountain Home boys basketball coach, and senior Drew McGehee. McGehee. Okay. That was a question I should have asked you when we were on. We're talking about the upcoming games that are going on. We're in the conference now, and every game counts as we go forward. But the games are important, but the students are important. The kids are important. The athletes are important. And we're talking about your grade point average is, when you, the testing that you've taken so far, where are you at to prepare for college?
Basically, I've taken a lot of advanced placement classes, and I've done pretty good in those. And then other than that, just my normal scheduling with classes. I think I'm good. I'm taking a lot of college classes this semester online, so good. I have a lot of credits moving forward.
Ready to go.
Yes, sir.
And where are you going to go to school?
Arkansas.
Very good. And that's important. Are you going to play basketball there, or just you're going to be a student?
Yes, sir.
Get your money's worth.
Something like that.
There you go. Well, that's good. That's cool. You'll find something else to do. There'll be other extracurriculars to participate in.
Yeah.
Because that's very important. Being with the guys now, and with good coaches and a good mentorship, it makes such a difference in life going forward. You know, you're going to look back, and sometimes it's a little frantic and this and that, but you're going to look back in 5 years, 10 years, especially in 20 years ago. Those were the best years of my life, and it was so important to making you the lawyer that you are now.
Yeah.
That's going to make a big difference.
Yes, sir.
And it is from the coaches that give it, to make sure that the kids that got to school. When you, as you coach them, as you coach all the boys, how many seniors do you have?
We've got 6 seniors.
6 seniors.
And, yeah, kind of like what you were talking about. You know, the games are very important, and basketball is very important. But the most favorite thing about my job is keeping up with these guys over the years and seeing, you know, when Drew comes back, you know, when he's in college and he comes back, and then when he's married, and seeing all the successes that he has, and that's my favorite thing. Just keeping up with the guys over the years and just being in contact. Drew had a older brother that played for us, Jake, and he's done exceptionally well. He was an outstanding player for us as well, just like Drew. And it's just kind of cool to see, you know, his younger brother doing big things for us this year. So, but that's probably the favorite part of my job, is just the relationships that you build through this, and not with your players, but even their parents. And you know, he comes from a great family. Karen and Trevor are great people, and that's what it takes, having great parents to be able to have a committed player and have the team. The kind of teams that we have, where the guys work extremely hard, they're committed to it, and they're committed to the time that it takes to compete at the level that we do.
And you kind of, with the traveling that you guys do, you need that camaraderie to ride on that bus.
Oh yeah, and that's
3 hours, 2 hours, whatever it is.
We spend a lot of time together.
Yes, you do.
We do, and you know, and Coach Leonard was talking about it earlier. That's just part of it, you know, that we don't flinch with that, you know, that'll never, we don't make excuses for anything, and certainly not going to make excuses about traveling. It's just part of the gig, and we're used to it. We're in a routine, and we're used to it. It's the teams that aren't used to it that it affects. It doesn't affect us because we're used to the travel. Yeah. It's just part of what we do, being in Mountain Home.
Just game prep. That's all it is.
It is, absolutely.
So what do you think, Drew? What do you think of the kids coming up behind you? Do you think they're going to be able to carry the mantle forward?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. I think we have a good bunch of kids coming up.
Good bunch of juniors and sophomores behind you?
Yeah,
you guys, the sophomores play?
Yes.
Okay.
It's 10 through 12 on our high school team.
We've got 2 juniors and a handful of sophomores. We've got both of our juniors start, and our sophomores are definitely looking pretty good for now. So.
Good. So you can pass the torch, and they'll be able to carry it forward?
Oh, yes, sir, definitely.
That's important. You say your brother played ball?
Yes, Jake.
How far is he ahead of you? Did you guys play together at all? Or?
No, he was a senior when I was in 8th grade, so he's about 4 years above me.
And your family, obviously, and the importance of family in doing these things, and helping the kids and helping the coaches be coaches. Instead of coming in saying, you didn't give my kid enough minutes and things like that. That's very important for you.
Sure.
And for the program.
More importantly, the program. I mean, that's you know, if you don't, good kids and good parents usually don't, or they're the ones who survive in our program. If they're not very good, you know, they struggle with, you know, just handling adversity just in general. Yeah. But no, we're very fortunate, you know, that we've got great people in our program all the way through, and great support, not just from our parents, but our community. Our community supports it, our admin supports it, and that's what makes working and living and teaching in Mountain Home, that's what makes it so great.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of basketball teams everywhere, but they're not in Mountain Home.
It's tell people you can buy 3 bedrooms, 2 baths in a lot of places, but
You're right.
Don't get what you get here.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just talking to a coach yesterday. It's just like, yeah, there's all kinds of jobs, you know, that you can go get, and but there's something special about being in Mountain Home. They're not in Mountain Home, and you don't realize that till you get here. And I didn't realize that until I got here. When I got here, you know, when I moved here, I didn't know I'd, you know, be planting roots here, and then you get here and you start planting roots and enjoying just really the community, and it matters a lot to you, and it makes it hard, you know. So it just you love it, and you want to do the best for your community, and that's kind of what we preach to our guys.
For them, and then in turn they want to do the best for the program and do the best for their classmates, for their
they're
teammates.
They're
you guys are carrying
torch.
huge numbers as far as not scholarship numbers, but scholastic numbers. I mean, to be able to keep those grade point averages and be able to participate. Do you play any other sports?
No, just basketball.
Just basketball?
I'm thinking about playing baseball, though, this last year, because I played baseball growing up.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
That's good. That's good. You need something to do in the summer.
Yeah.
Spring,
Absolutely.
summer. Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have any pre-game rituals that you do? I'm not asking you to give anything away to the other side here, but anything that you do that every game, I get up, I have breakfast at this time, or I have dinner an hour before, things like that?
No, I usually just drink a bunch of water.
That's good. Hydrated. Yeah. Okay. So no. I gotta eat 3 boxes of macaroni before going out. I know hockey players and stuff. That's kind of what I have a little more knowledge of them.
The night before, I'll have some carbs. Definitely
Okay.
put on a meal full of carbs, and then the day of, I definitely eat healthy. Pretty light before the game though, and then it's just about it. I eat really good every day.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a good thing anyway. How many games a week do you play?
2. Once we get in conference, we're 2 games a week. In non-conference, it's anywhere 2 to 3, sometimes 4 games a week. So, no, once we get in conference, it's 2, and so we're kind of on a regular schedule.
So it's like
Tuesdays and
2
Fridays.
days. Okay.
Tuesdays, Fridays, except for next week's game, we're going to be playing on Monday instead of Tuesday.
Tuesday, Friday, except for it.
That's
kind of when you
we're pretty good at being flexible.
Well, you have to.
That's right.
To, right.
That's
With
right.
the traveling and stuff.
You have a game today, right?
We do. We're at Alma.
We're going to Alma.
Yeah, that's right.
Where is that?
We're going to go to Fayetteville, so we're going to head straight west to Fayetteville, then we're going to go directly south, about an hour, south of Fayetteville. So it's right off the interstate, but it's not a bad drive. It's just just takes a while to get there. But we're going to we'll feed our kids in Fayetteville, get them a little quick meal, and then go down. We'll play a JV game at 5 p.m. and then our senior girls will tip off after that, and then senior boys right after that. So Alma's got one of the coolest arenas in the state. It's kind of a neat, really cool place to play. They've got an outstanding team. They won our conference last year. They've got everybody back. They're sitting, I think, maybe 3rd place right now, but that's just how good our conference is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good teams in our conference, and we need to win. We need to win, and that's our plan. We're going down there, and we've got a mission to take care of, and it starts with following our game plan and beating Alma.
Every game's important,
every game,
obviously.
yeah. We work extremely hard to prepare for every game, and and it's like a mini Super Bowl every game, because there's never an opponent that you feel like, all right, we can play average and beat this team, and that's certainly the case this year, and we've got to play well to beat these guys.
Because every game's a playoff game, because if you
drop
a couple of them, there'll be no playoff games.
Yeah, there's 8 teams, and top 4 in our conference make it, so that's 50%, and and you're talking about 4 good teams that's going to be left out, and we want to be a part of the 4 good teams that's in it.
There you go.
know.
And how does this division stack up against the East?
Well, in the state, we're going to be matched up with the Central in the state, and the East and the South meet up. We've played several teams from the East, and we've had success against those teams from the East. I would say top to bottom, this is the best the West has been in a long time, and many coaches have echoed the same thing. Okay. This is a very deep league. We've got a couple of teams that are definitely Final Four type contenders. I would say the overall best team in the state is from the South, and that's Whitten, and they're probably the best team, but we've got a couple teams that in our conference that could give them problems in the semis or the state championship game.
You never know what it's going to be.
Absolutely.
You never know what it's going to be. Josh, or Drew, say hello to whoever it is you need to say hello to today.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Chase Burwell, I know you're watching right now. Hello. Hey, Olivia.
There you go. Get them all. Get them all.
Better get your girlfriend, Andrew.
That's
Good
right.
job to get her.
Well, obviously, we wish you the best. You can watch the games on XL7. Bob is not going to be there tonight. Josh going to be there?
Yeah, Josh
will be there
Krinsky.
tonight. Does a great job. And tune the game in just so you can see the unique stadium, the different stadiums that arenas, gyms.
It's an arena.
An arena.
Yeah, it's a first class deal.
That's a big deal. That's yeah. So
Wrap it
that's
up.
coming up. So we're going to take a break. We will see you next week. Join us here on the morning show here on XL7. Have a good week.